got Emma Chan in the chat. Hello, hello. What is up? How are you doing? Let me just refresh this. My hair. Oh my goodness. 3 ads? Oh my gosh. What is this? What is happening? Oh my gosh, that's too many. 2 max. Okay. We should be good. All right. What's up? Okay, hello, Emma Chan. We got Vince Wilfred Quem. I got my laptop here as well, so if I'm looking down, that's why I'm doing that. We got Vince Wilfred Quemwell. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but hello. We got Cosmic Red 2032 official. Hello. Cosmic Red. Okay, cool. All right, hello. If you're watching, please say hi. Don't be shy. Hello. Hope y'all doing well today, or morning, or night, or whatever it is for you, wherever you are in the world. Um, from the Philippines. I'm a big fan. Oh, okay. Well, well, thank you. Hello. Shout outs to the Philippines. Thank you for joining. Appreciate you. So we are going to be talking about the most recent and, as of now, the last. I'm going to vamp a little bit, let some other people in when, just kind of vamp a little bit before we start talking about the movie. Yeah, I watched it opening day, which I don't do often because, well, yesterday here in Japan it was a holiday, so I had the day off, so it was like perfect, and it was like when the movie came out, so I was like it was perfect, so I went to go see it opening day. So, hello, Dark Barcode Warrior. Oh my goodness! All right, we're getting more people here. Right, we got like 10 people watching. Hello, please say hi in the chat if you haven't already. But yeah, no, just to vamp a little bit before we start talking about the movie. Well, first off, I do want to say like about the movie. I will obviously be talking about the movie. I want to say I won't. I'll give minimal spoilers, but honestly, there's not much to spoil when it comes to this movie. There's not much to spoil, to be honest. Um, um, so yeah, but yeah. Anyways, um, what else was I gonna say? I was gonna say something else, but yeah, I'll be talking about the movie as much as I can. Um, but anyways, how's everyone? How's Toku so far? I've caught up on Zets. Hello, Blaze Hopper. Megadong is not in the chat yet. I don't know when, if he will be. But um, I've caught up on Zets. I'm gonna watch the new episode tomorrow. I'm very excited for it. It's been really, really freaking good. What was it? Episodes 24, 25 were really good. Project Red, haven't seen any of it since season or episode 1. I watched episode 1, haven't seen anything else afterwards. I feel like people have kind of slowed down in talking about it. Well, no, I take it back because that ant thing showed up. Spoiler alert, there's an ant in Goblin Infinity for whatever reason. Um, I review Zets Weekly. Oh, cool. Very cool. And in other Gojuger-ish news, Maya Imamori is back on Instagram. She's back on the internet. Um, which is like kind of surprising. Like it's kind of like, oh, why now, But she's back, at least on Instagram. There is a Twitter account under the same name as your Instagram. But on her Instagram, she posted a story that saying that she had no plans on making a Twitter account just yet, which is okay. Oh, which is like so then it mu- that X account that Twitter account must be uh, a fan, I guess. I don't know. It's a fake account. It seems like so. Yeah, I don't know. It's weird, super weird. People are weird on the internet. Um, but yeah, she's back on Twitter or not Twitter, Instagram at least, and I guess that TikTok was also. I don't know if she's back on TikTok too. I'm not too sure about that. Let's see. Let me see the comments here. Emma Chan says, no new Ranger keys. I was sad when I heard about that, but still hoping for a memorial Geo changer with Eagles actor being back since it's Georger's 10th. Yeah, I mean, that'd be cool. Vince Wilfred Quemmel says, to be honest, you are the reason I found out about the Legend Rider Gochizos. Oh, okay, cool. And the first time I found out about you was when you were reviewing the Go Kaiger and Boom Butcher Polar Rings. Oh, wow. That's an interesting video to That's an interesting video to notice us by. Interesting. Okay, well thank you for um watching since then. That's pretty cool. Usually people find us through like our Dawn Brothers stuff. Dawn Brothers is a like season 6 of Toy Hunting was very like it did very well. People were just all over those Dawn Brothers toys. Power Rangers reboot has been delayed. Really? Has it really? Is that? Are you serious about that, or are you just making stuff up? Makes sense. They didn't have any actors. Did they not have actors? I thought they casted already, or they were casting. I don't know. I watch your channel since Dino Fury. Dino Fury. Wow. So what was happening then? Dino Fury. Dino Fury was 2021, 21, yeah, 2021, I believe, was Dino Fury. Okay, cool. BOONBOOMGER. Okay, yeah, watch since BOONBOOMGER. Cool, 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 cool. Nice, nice, nice. Very cool. All right. Well, before I get into the movie, I do want to show the stuff that I got at the theater. I'm excited for this. Boom boom, my fave is Violet. Nice, nice. Hello, hello Cody. How you doing? But I've known about you for longer. Oh, okay, cool. That's cool. Yeah, let's see. Cause so Japanese movie theaters are cool. They have merch for you to get. And then also like they give out free stuff too. But what I did buy, I got popcorn. So I got the I got the little popcorn bag. You know, it's just the movie posters on both sides, you know. So that's cool. That's fun, right? I got caramel popcorn. But yeah, I was just like, I wanna keep this. So yeah, there you go. I felt like I had to get. Usually they do this every time for movies and stuff. Like they do this every time for like Sentai and Rider movies, but I just never get them. I don't usually buy popcorn when I go to the movies. I just watch the movie. But since I was like, since it's the last one for who knows how long, like I was like, I gotta get the bag. So it's just 1,000 yen. Nothing too crazy there. So got that, and then the free stuff. I guess I should show off the free stuff first. I hope Gozyuger vs. BOONBOOMGER movie is an amazing movie. Last movie because I saw some leaks from the magazine. It's crazy. Well, we'll talk about that today. We'll talk about it today. Yeah, people were posting the magazine, which I do have. I'll show that. I won't show the inside because you're not supposed to do that. But I will show that I have it. Bam, right there. Very, very cool. Very, very nice. It has all the details, everything, interviews and stuff like that. I always like getting these. I have a bunch of these pamphlets. I'm like looking at my pile of pamphlets over there. I want to do a video, just kind of showing all all the movie pamphlets that I've acquired since being here in Japan. It's a lot of writer and Sentai and stuff. How's my stream do? Oh, okay, my stream's okay. It paused for a second for me. Hello, Ben. What are you? What's your name? Ben Vang. Ben Vang. Hello. What if they do a Boom Boom car with Gozyuger on it? They won't. They won't. I feel like I feel like it would have been announced by now if that were the case. How long have you been in Japan? Almost 8 years. 8 years. Oh my gosh. It's been a... Time flies. It doesn't feel like 8 years. I hope we get figures for the Power Rangers reboot since we didn't get any for Cosmic Fury. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, cool. So I got that. I got those things. And then the other free things that I got upon entering the movie theater, I got this little stand thing. Bam, right there. And basically they're giving out 3 kinds of these each week. So the first week they're giving out this one that has the legendary reds plus Boom Red and Goju Wolf. And then the second week there's like some of the other heroes, some of the Gozyugers and some of the Boom Boomgers. I don't remember who exactly. And then the third week another set. So it's like it's supposed to be like 3 stands, kind of making a whole picture, I guess. I don't plan on seeing the movie again 2 more times, so I'll stick to the one that I got. I'm not really sure. Okay, so I guess there's the instructions down there, and there's a QR code for something. I don't know what it is. Feel free, go ahead, go crazy if you want to do that. It might not work for you if you don't live in Japan or if you're not in Japan. How can you watch Project Red? I live in Japan. That's what. So, are you gonna go to the Poke Park Kanto? I would love to. I would absolutely love to go to the Poke Park Kanto. I have no plans as of now, but hopefully sometime in the future I can. I'm gonna make this stand. Oh, do I bend this? Okay, and then pop this out. But yeah, I'd love to go. I would love to go to the Poke Park Kanto. It looks a lot of fun. I really like the Pokeballs that they give out, or not give out. They sell Pokeballs for I think like 1,000. It was 1,200 yen, and they come with a pin of a different Pokemon, and I think it's random, so it's like a blind box type of thing. But if you buy like 10 of them, then you can trade one for like a special pin or something like that. Something like that. I don't know. I was just like, that's pretty cool. So maybe, hopefully in the near future, I would like to go. Maybe not the near future, but in the future. Your reaction to the Spider-Man trailer was so good. Oh well, thank you, thank you. Thank you for watching that. I know like our non-Toku stuff doesn't do as well here on the channel, but we still do it anyways because that's why we're called Heroes of Fandom. We're not just Toku. And then also we like other stuff. So it's nice to have people watch even our other stuff. So thank you. Appreciate you. Would you say Japanese cinemas are better than UK ones? I've never been to the UK, so I don't know. But the US, yes, just because people know how to keep it clean. I've been making fan-made Reiwa era of Metal Heroes themes. Oh, interesting. There's a YouTuber I watch, Real Breaking Nate. He is from Indiana. He went to it on Pokemon Day. Ooh, that's cool. That's pretty cool. Do you have a favorite Sentai ring? Ooh. I'm like, I got my. Do you see mine in the back? Is that, or did you ask because you saw mine in the back? Ooh, that's a hard question. That's a hard question. Ooh, I don't know. I don't know. I'll say, just for now, just because it's off the top of my on the top of my head and I see it right here. I like the Ginga Man powered up ring. I don't know if you can see that, but the Ginga Man powered up ring, the Lights of Orion, or whatever it's called in Ginga Man. Was it called Lights of Orion? No, it was called something else. Lights of Ginga. That's what it's called. I'm releasing. What is this? When I was in second grade, my first Sentai technically was Shinkenger. When you were in second grade? Oh my god. I am old. Do you have a favorite Evil Ranger from Reiwa era Sentai? Do you have a favorite Evil Ranger from Reiwa era Sentai? Favorite Evil Ranger from Reiwa era Sentai? I'm trying to remember who are the evil ones. There was Don, whatever his name was, Murasame. There's the Caesar one. There's King Oger. Oh, there's the Okuwagata Oger. King Oger. Boomboomger didn't have one, right? Boomboomger didn't have one. Gozyuger didn't have one as well, right? If I'm not mistaken. I guess Okuwagata Oger, just because King Oger is absolutely phenomenal. And Okuwagata, like, that whole character arc, man, was crazy. Anyways, Garudo, is he a ranger? I don't know if I'd count him as a ranger, though. I watched you when you first opened the Gojuger Morpher. Oh my goodness. Wow. Wow. Wow, so you're pretty new. So thank you for joining. Hello, hello. I always love like, seeing new fans, old fans like this. That's so cool. Anyways, I got I got this. This is gonna go really, really well on my shelf. This is gonna be fun. So this was free, as I mentioned. And then they also gave, oh, when I bought popcorn, they gave you a free coaster. And there were 5 choices. You get a random one, you can't choose. But they had Gokai Red, Jewel Eagle, Boken Red, basically all the reds, Goju Wolf and Boon Red. And I ended up getting Goju Eagle. So yeah, it's acrylic. It's an acrylic coaster, so you can put your drink on it. Very cool. Speaking of, go check out, if you haven't already, go check out the Sentai Cafe video that I released yesterday. That was fun. I got another coaster there. Actually, I got it over there. I got another coaster at that. I don't know what's up with me and coasters now. But yeah, so I got those, and then after the movie, I bought some stuff at the store that they got there. So I got the pamphlet. I got some acrylic stands because I can't just not get acrylic stands. I like these too much now. And I also got a pin. I don't know what this one will be, but we'll find out. But yeah, just to show the acrylic stands that I got Saint Goju Wolf. I wanted to get the power up. This form is interesting because it's not really a power up. I mean, it is a power up technically, but like, I'll talk about it later when I talk about the movie. But yeah, anyways, Saint Goju Wolf. We also got Goju Unicorn. Of course, had to get Goju Unicorn. Absolutely. So got Shida. What? what's her name? Shida Kohaku. That's her name. So had to get her. And I got Goju Polar right there. Very, very nice. Very cool. I really like his suit, so I had to get him. So I got. They had the interesting about the merch actually is they sold out fast. Like they sold out fast. Like I got to the movie theater, so I think because I went opening day, right? And I think there were 4 showings that day, and I believe I went to the second one. And by the second one, before I even watched the movie, they were all the merch was gone almost. It's crazy. Um, yeah, it was super super insane. But the only things that were left were a couple of Boom Boonger things, these pins, and then all the acrylic stands for the Gozyugers, minus the regular Goju Wolf one. That one was already completely sold out. And then by the time I left the theater and you know the movie was over, um, yeah, which one sold out? This one sold out, and this one. I think all the ones that I got were sold out. So did I say I got these before? I got these before the movie. Yes, that's what happened. I can't remember. I'm trying to remember. I got these before the movie. Yeah, so these ones sold out by the time I was done with the movie. So, man, people really wanted to see this movie because, you know, it's the last one. It's the freaking last one, man. You gotta. So, you know, I went hard on the acrylic stands as well. Okay, let me go back to the chat real quick before I open up this King Oger Peak Sentai. Absolutely, I gave up on Gavan Infinity. Yeah, I mean, I do want to catch up just because I'm curious about it, but the more the I'm gonna go off on a tangent a little bit here on about Gavin Infinity, but the more the longer it's lasting, the more I don't I care less and less about, you know? I don't know. I'm just like like maybe when Death Gavan or Gavan Death or whatever his name is, when he shows up, then I'll be a little more interested again. But I don't know for how long, to be honest. Like I want to see his toys. That's what I want to do. I want to see his toys. I want to see what they're like. So we'll definitely do a toy hunt when those toys are out. Probably do a toy hunt when those toys are out. I can't say definitely. But yeah, I'm just like I don't know. I'm caring less and less about it. As time goes on. Um, can't replace Sentai in my heart. It really can't. Who's your favorite villain group from Sentai? Ooh, villain group? Probably Tokyuger. They're really good. All good designs, all good characters. I want to hear the Henshin sound for Saint Goju Wolf. Well, you gotta watch the movie, or you gotta get the toy. Who would win, Majade versus Goju Unicorn? I don't know. That's a tie. How about that? Hello, James Pokey Ranger. Hello, hello, hello. Wow, that's interesting. Got a Pokey Ranger. I like that. Can you do a hunt at Mandarake and book off? That's my answer. What's your favorite power up in Gojuger? Oh, I don't really like the power ups in Gojuger, to be honest. They're not my favorite power ups. I guess if I had to choose Wild or Tegasword, I guess Wild. I guess. Kamen Rider is the only thing I would watch every Sunday now, but I'm planning to watch Project Red. Okay, cool. I'm gonna try to watch Juoger instead. Nice. The music in Goblin Infinity is good. Yeah, it's fine. It's good. When are you gonna buy Tega June? you guys are funny. I think Gavin and Infinity is hard to watch just because we have seen the same stories 10,000 times in Toku, and Metal Heroes is just bland as it's it's funny because they were talking about how they wanted to go in a new direction, and then they end up releasing a show with the same name as a show that aired 40 years ago, and with very Sentai-esque. Twitter's gonna get mad at me for saying this, but very Sentai-esque. Kind of like the show is very Sentai. Like there's the Sentai feeling. I get the Sentai-ish feeling from watching the show. And the toy, especially the toy line. Oh my god, the toy line is so Sentai-esque. I'm looking at my Emolgear right now. They're literally the Sentai colors. Like that's a Sentai right there. So yeah, it is kind of like the first episode started out with the universe war from Gozyuger. Like come on, like I don't know, I don't know, man, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Anyways, please make a King Oger Power Ranger season. I would love to if I had the time. I just do not have the time anymore. The reason I like Goblin because I'm a foodie. Cool. Nice. We should have oh, Maji Ninja. Oh, that. I mean, I don't know if that would have been better. Are you still gonna get Gavant Emolgear? Is there a Gavant Emolgear? I haven't watched the episode, so I don't know. Is there a Gavant Emolgear? I mean, I guess, yeah, she would have to transform with something, but I don't know what Emolgear she uses. I don't know what it looks like. Wait, are they gonna release toys for the movie, or you're talking about Project Red because they're already releasing for... I don't know what I said. What did I say? We're talking about Project Red right now, but I will... Yeah, we're talking about Project Red right now. Sorry. Anyways, forget Project Red for a second. Let's talk about them. Well, let's talk about this pin that I got. I don't know which one I got. So these pins they were selling as well. It has there's Goju Wolf. It's all the Gojugers plus Saint Goju Wolf essentially. So I don't know who I got. Let's see. Let's see who we got here. Oh! Yes! Oh, no way! Ah, come on. Goji Unicorn. A. No way, man. That's cool. I'm very happy. Look at that. Look at that. Got the Goji Unicorn right there. Very, very cool. Very happy about that. And I got her vinyl back here, too. That's awesome. Yes, absolutely. I'm so happy about that. That is so cool. Very, very cool. Nice. Goji Unicorn Ranger Key went. I know. What are the odds for real? Yeah, I know, right? Man, I don't know. I don't know if those... Y'all think those Ranger Keys are still gonna happen? Like, they were supposed to come out in December. I haven't heard anything about it. So, oh. Do you think the movie will be released in other countries, or do you think we will have to wait until it releases online? I can't speak on that. I don't know how you guys watch stuff. I can't speak on that. Sorry. What's your favorite Pokemon? Staryu. Starmie. Do you play games? I'm not much of a gamer. But the other heroes on this channel are very much gamers. They game. Oh, they game. Well, especially Carlos and Alex. It's concerning. Anyways, let's talk about this freaking movie. So, if y'all want to ask questions in the chat about the movie, if you're curious about something, please ask in the chat. I will answer to the best of my abilities. I might have missed something. I might have misunderstood something. Again, my Japanese isn't 100% perfect. And also, I don't want to give out too many spoilery things just because Um, I I don't want anyone to like, just in case anyone watches the stream and doesn't want to be spoiled, you know. So, but honestly, there's not much to spoil, to be honest. Like, it's not. It's. I'll talk about it. Let's just talk about it. I already see some. I already see some questions, and most of the answers, I should have prefaced with this. Most of the answers to your questions are going to be no. Just straight up. Most of them are going to be no. I'm sorry. Because, and this is when I get into the movie, because this movie, this versus movie, it was a fun time. It was a fun watch. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. It was a fun watch. I think as far as recent years goes, this was one of the more enjoyable ones. You know, sometimes these versus movies, it's very standard, very typical. You got there's a bad guy, and then the two teams meet up somehow. There's dimension hopping or something. They all get sent to a different place or dimension or whatever. They have some interactions with each other, and then they all somehow come together and fight the bad guy. Like it's very like kind of cut and paste as far as the plot goes. You know, let's be real. Let's be fair. Um, this one's no different. To be honest, this one's no different. But I do think this was more enjoyable. I definitely enjoyed this movie more than last year's movie, the Boom Boonger versus King Oger one. Boom Boonger versus King Oger, it was fine. It was whatever. It was just again cut and paste. Um, I think the one in recent years that I really enjoyed was it Lupin Ranger, the Lupin Ranger, Pat Ranger, Ryu Soldier one. That one was good, and then the Ryu Soldier Kita Major one was good too. Those ones I enjoyed. Oh, I guess Kita Major and Zenkaiger was actually that one was okay. It had the cameos, which was cool, but like other than that, it was fine. The yakiniku stuff or whatever that was that was like what's happening. We don't talk about Zenkaiger and Dom Brothers. We don't talk about that. Your least favorite was Dom Brothers versus King Oji. That is the wrong answer. Your least favorite should be Dom Brothers versus Zenkaiger. That is. Hello, Jonathan Rice Adventures. Hello. Um, but it was an enjoyable movie. I liked the interactions between all the characters. I liked there was a mecha battle. I don't know if that's a spoiler. There's a mecha battle, so that's cool. We don't see those often in these versus movies. Um, Granted, it was very short, but there was a mecha battle. Um, and yeah, I mean, overall, the story was I think it was a little more interesting because Saint Goju Wolf acted almost like a bad guy in a sense. So, um, it wasn't that made it more interesting compared to like other versus movies and stuff. However, however, do not expect a Go Kaiger versus Go Sager 199 battle type of movie. This movie was not that in any sense at all whatsoever. This was more of a standard versus movie than that. No other versus movie is gonna be the 199 Heroes, which is unfortunate because this is the last piece of Sentai media, other than the TTFC special. This is the last piece of Sentai media we're going to be getting indefinitely. And I wish this movie was more. Like, if this was just another versus movie, Like, it'd be a really good versus movie. I mean, it's a fine. It's good. It's good. It's just like knowing that this is the 50th anniversary and the last piece of Super Sentai media. Like those two things combined, right? This should have been more. And I wish it was more. Going into this movie, I knew it wasn't going to be more, but I was still hoping that it was going to be more. But I knew deep down it wasn't going to be more. Especially after getting like the teasers and the synopsis and everything. I'm like, this is not going to be. It's not. It's not going to be that. Which is unfortunate. It is very unfortunate. Um, but it's still enjoyable. It's enjoyable. Just don't go in. Just don't watch it thinking that this is gonna be anything like a 199 thing. So, okay, let me go back to the chat because I know y'all already were asking questions, and go ahead and ask if you are curious about something. Did they explain not Taya? No. I told you most of these are gonna be no. They didn't. There was a moment, and I don't know if I completely understood this. I definitely didn't completely understand this part, but there was a moment where. So there was a moment where Goju Wolf and Boon Red first meet. Boon Red demorphs, but Goju Wolf doesn't give like any sort of reaction or anything. There's no like, oh my god, you look like not Taya. I don't remember his name. Natsume? Or Natsumi? Natsumi, I think. There was no reaction from Goju Wolf at all. Later on in the movie, they had some interaction, and there was one part where Goju Wolf kind of looks at Taya, and I think he says something like, "You remind me of someone," or something like that. I'm not 100% sure though. I could have just been I could have totally misunderstood that. I could have been imagining that, to be honest. But there, it did seem like there was one part where he was like, where he might have said something like that. Um, he was definitely looking at him funny, for whatever reason. But other than that, which is like, I don't know. They dropped the ball on that whole not Taya thing, man. They dropped the ball on that, both in the show and in this movie, man. They could have. They dropped the ball. They really did. Are there any reprising roles or cameos in the movie, other than the ones that we've seen that you saw in the teaser? No. Nope. Was the movie originally gonna be Gojuju vs Super Sentai? I was it? Was that? I don't think that was ever a good thing. Did Hoeru notice the Taya looks like? Oh yeah, okay, I answered that already. Do you think they could have brought back the Reds from each anniversary? I mean, they could have, like, actually, like, well, I mean, they could have had all the suits, like, at least, like, suit actors. Sure, they could have. They could have done a lot of things with this movie, but they didn't. 300 Heroes would have been a perfect final nod to Super Sentai. Yes, it would have. That would have been crazy. 300 Heroes? Oh my gosh. Do you think they McDonald's did a Gojuger Happy Toy set? It would have been a great opportunity. I mean, yeah, there hasn't been a Kamen Rider or Sentai collab with McDonald's in a long time. The last one I remember was Ryu Soldier for Sentai, and then for Kamen Rider, I believe the last one I remember was G.O. Yeah. Did the movie end with a bang? I'll talk about the ending in a second, actually. How did Kumade and Sakito interact? No. No. They didn't. That's my. That is your answer. That is my answer. They didn't interact. The pairings were weird. It wasn't like one to one. Like it wasn't like the reds together. I mean, the reds were obviously together, but it wasn't like the blues together and then the six together and then the girls together. It wasn't like that. Like the pairings were weird. Like Boon Pink was with Goju Leon and Goju Unicorn, and then like Kumade was with who's he with? Boon Black and Boon Blue. Like it was like the pairings like it was one of those team ups, which I don't like it when they do that. I don't like I want them to pair up with the come on, make the green with the green and the blacks and the black. Come on, man. That sounded bad. I didn't mean that. The blues with the blues, that's what I meant. Uh um how did yeah. I wish we got Gozyuger versus Q Ranger. Oh, I mean that would have been cool. Is build peak? Yeah, I am also a build glazer. Next Sentai anniversary is the 55th anniversary. I mean, that's not for a few years now. Did Gokai Red use a Ranger key to transform into another Red? Oh, of course not. No, he did. That would have been great, but no, he did not. That would have made sense though. Oh. Is that a is that a hint that we're not getting the Gojuju Ranger keys? Because Gokaiger always transforms into like he post Gokaiger, right? Gokaiger, or at least one of the Gokaiger people, Gokaiger, yeah, Gokaigers have like transformed into like one of the newer heroes, and we got that all the way up to BOONBOOMGER, right? Or did we get? No, no one transformed into a Zenkaiger, right? Or Dawn Brothers. No, they did. No, yeah, we got up to wait, Kita Major. Yeah, Kita Major. I'm transformed to Kita May Red in the 10th anniversary movie, but then after that, we haven't gotten one since BOONBOOMGER. So I was gonna, yeah, no, never mind. I was gonna say like, is that a hint that we're not gonna get Gojuju Ranger keys? But yeah, no, I mean that doesn't necessarily mean. I mean, we didn't get Zenkaiger keys, so like, there's a, yeah, man. I haven't seen, but yeah, no, it would have been nice if Captain Marvelous used a Ranger key. I haven't seen the movie, but that always makes me mad when they don't pair Sentai Rangers with the same color. Yes, I know, right? It's like, why? What's with these weird pairings? Like, why does Kumade have to be with Boom Blue and Boom Black? That doesn't make any sense. Like, what? Like, it would have been nice to see the sixths actually, like, have some sort of interaction, at least in the final battle, but they didn't even do that. Like, if you're gonna have them interact, have weird pairings during the movie, like at least during the final battle, let them pair up. But they didn't do that. They did not do that. So, yeah. But, even though we didn't, I should say, even though we didn't get all this stuff in this movie, it was still a fun watch. Like I said, I really think that this was one of the better versus movies in recent years. Um, but again, because it's the 50th anniversary, because it's the last piece of Sentai media we're going to be getting indefinitely, I feel like there should have been more. Hello, hello, David B. And is Gav any good? Yeah, I mean, I liked it. I enjoyed it. Who's your favorite writer from Gob? Who is my favorite writer from Gob? Who is my favorite writer? I don't know. I like all of them pretty equally for different reasons, to be honest. I don't know if I have a favorite. Yeah, I think I like them all pretty equally, to be honest. All three of the main writers, you know. But yeah, so that's that. I do have to talk about Shida Kohaku though, because she was obviously she was obviously not there during filming. I assume, actually, now that I think about it, I'm trying to think. Was Maya Imamori there during the filming of Boom Boomger versus Gojuger, or Gojuger versus Boom Boomger? I don't know. I'm like trying to look back at the shots. I'm like think back at the shots. I don't know if she was actually there during filming. But Shida Kohaku definitely was not there during filming. Okay, okay, okay. Yeah. So okay, I'm gonna talk about the Goju or no, the Gokaiger armor thing in a second. Let me talk about Shida Kohaku and then I'll get back to you, David. Um, yeah, so so Shida Kohaku definitely was not there during the filming of this movie. And it showed. It showed. Some of the shots she was in were definitely better than others when it comes to like the green screen. So she there were some parts where they made it seem like she was with some of the actors on set, but she definitely wasn't. Like there were some parts, so a lot of them were green screened. A lot of her parts were green screened. She was just, when the whole team was shown, she was just green screened in. Or when she was with like Goju Leon and Boom Pink, um, she was green screened in. Now there were some closer up shots. There were some close up shots where they made it look like she was with one of the actors. So, for example, there was a shot of her. I remember this specifically. Boom Pink. I mean, I'm wearing pink. Look at that. I'm Boom Pink. No, she had her. She was talking with her. I think was she talking with her? I think she was. She was talking with her in her Boom Boom changer. She was talking to someone, I believe, through her Boom Boom changer, and uh, 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 Goju Unicorn, Sumino, Shida Kohaku, as Sumino. She was in the shot, um, kind of like holding um, Boom Pink's arm. What's her name? Mira. Mira. She was holding Mira's kind of arm, kind of like all kind of listening in, uh, just listening to the conversation. Um, but you don't see Mira's face. That's the thing. The shot, you don't see Mira's face. It's just her arm with Shida Kohaku there. She's not green screened or anything. She's actually there. And um I was like, that's not Mira. That's not her actress. That's a different actress that they got to stand in, dress up like her, and then like, pretend that that's her. There's another shot where similar to that, where Kaku is talking to Jewel Eagle, and Jewel Eagle, you could see like you could see like this part of him. Like you don't see his full face, and you just see mostly like his hair. And you see like it's so funny because you could see this part of his face, and it wasn't him. It definitely wasn't him, and you can even tell kind of by the hair, because then when you like go to like the front shot or whatever, you see his face and his hair is like that's not him. So they tried, they tried, they tried, they tried, you know, they tried. Um, yeah, they tried. But some of the green screen was very obvious. Some of the green screen was like, oh man. some of the green screen was like, oh yeah, it took me out of the movie. I'm not gonna lie to you. Some of those parts just took me out of the movie. I was like, oh well, there it is. Like like that. So that can be a problem when watching this movie, and that's just a problem that Gozyuger has in general, unfortunately. Okay, I'm gonna go back to David's comment about gold mode, because I saw a lot of people complaining about that on Twitter, and I'm like, oh my god, here we go. Here we go. Okay. Gold mode. There's one obvious, not obvious, but there's one reason why he didn't transform into his anniversary form. And there are other reasons why I think he didn't do that. So the reason why he didn't transform into his anniversary form, the Gokai Cross Armor, is because that suit was repurposed for the King Oger vs. Dawn Brothers movie. Part of that suit was repurposed, it was recolored, and used for Kuwagata Oger's power-up in that Versus movie. So that's why we don't see the Gokai Cross Armor in this film. I also would have think it would have been a little weird. It would have been cool, but it would have been a little weird for Captain Marvelous to be standing with his Gokai Cross Armor, especially next especially next to Boken Red, who just has a shield, a small little shield. I don't know, it would have looked funny in my opinion, but Bokenger and Zyuohger, they don't have anniversary films. They don't have anniversary forms. So it would have just been weird, like, oh, hey, Gokaiger has his anniversary form, like but the other two, they don't even have that. So I don't know. I'm okay with him using gold mode. And then oh my god. And then some people were saying like they didn't even like change the faces to be red. And I'm like, when has they've never done that? What are you What are you talking? Why are you talking like that? Like it was supposed to happen. Like no, that's never happened before. Why? I don't know. Oh my god. So yeah. So that's why. Essentially it just wasn't it was already it's gone. That armor is gone. It doesn't exist anymore. So it can't happen. Well, they do have the voice for Mira since she was there and it was just her arm. Yeah, exactly. Hello, my comment on that, I think Gokai Red and Gojuju's using different transformation methods would have made some neat action scenes. I hope at least some of the action was good. Hello, inactive gamer boy. Hello. Yes, that is one thing that, yeah, thank you for saying that actually, because the action was good. That was one thing that stood out to me with this movie was the action. The action was really good. Yeah. Especially Boone Violet's fight scenes were really cool. Like his fighting style is really good. So, but yeah, he did fight, and he fought the monsters and stuff. So it was yeah, the fight scenes, they're always really good. So yeah, that was probably like some of the best parts. Someone did ask about the ending of the movie, so I'm going to talk about the ending a little bit. So spoiler warning, just spoiler warning, big spoiler warning, because I think this is like, I don't want to say the best part, but well, I'm gonna say it. So spoiler warning. Nothing. It's not like too crazy, but this part does celebrate like the 50 years of Super Sentai. So the Mecha final battle. No, not the Mecha final battle. After the Mecha final battle, the credit scene. No, yeah, the credit scene. I'll just talk about the credit scene. The credit scene was the Super Sentai song, the new Super Sentai song. If you don't know what that is, they revealed that there's this new Super Sentai song, and they revealed it at Cho Eusei, Eusai, Cho Eusai. Is that what it's called? I think that's what it's called. Which is like the big like Kamen Rider and Super Sentai 2-day concert in Yokohama where they have a bunch of like musicians and artists and singers and stuff who perform the all the theme songs and whatnot for these shows. It's a huge concert. It's giant. I wish I would have gone this year. Um, but and they get like the actors and stuff there too. But yeah, they performed this Super Sentai song, which is like a celebration of the 50 years, and it features some lyrics from each of the theme songs of the past 50 years of Sentai, which is pretty cool. Um, and so the credits roll and this song plays, and I really like the chorus especially. The chorus is really cool. The verses with like the lyrics from all the different Sentai songs is like okay, like it's cool, it's fun, but I don't know. I wish it was a little more unique, I guess, but it was still cool. Like I said, the chorus is actually really cool. I really like the chorus. It's pretty catchy. It's catchy. It'll get stuck in your head for sure. Super Sentai song, da-na-na-na. Like it's good. Um, it's a very nice song to celebrate the 50 years. But as that song played and as the credits rolled, they showed clips of the past 50 years. They showed like mech clips and then like team clips and then yeah, a bunch of stuff, a bunch of clips from the past 50 years. So that was nice to see. I think that was a really nice touch. Um, and in my theater, Japanese people are very respectful when it comes to like being in the theater. So like they don't make noise, they don't like cheer. And it's not like in the U.S. or like in other places of the world, like people are cheering and you know doing all that, making a mess and stuff. But Japanese theaters, they don't do that. But they did clap at the end of it, which I thought was nice. That was that was very nice. That doesn't happen often, at least in my experience here in Japan, at movie theaters. Um, but yeah, yeah. I mean, let me see if I missed anything. Akashi is returning as Boken Red, though. Speaking of which, they had 3 Reds to meet Aka Red. Bokenger versus Super Sentai, then Gokaiger's spin-off. That's true. Yeah, Gokaiger, Boken, Bokenger, yeah, Bokenger and Joju. They all met Aka Red. That is true. That is a good point. I didn't think about that. That is true. There was that rumor going around that Aka Red was supposed to show up and Gozyuger. What was that about? Who started that? That was not true at all. Would have been cool to see him to some capacity, but he never showed up. Um, yeah. Overall, those are my thoughts about the movie and my experience with it. It's just it is sad though, knowing that this is the last piece of media of Sentai media we're going to be getting indefinitely, and yeah, knowing that it's over, it's just like, oh man, seen Tokuju yet? Oh, please, of course, please. Who do you think I am? Of course. No, I'm just kidding. Yes, I have seen. I'm totally kidding. Yes, I have. I have seen Tokuju. It's one of my favorites actually. It's in my top 5. It's really good. I really liked it. Um, but yeah, no, it's sad knowing that this is the last piece of media. We are still getting Polar Beginning. That's true. We are still getting that, which isn't good. So that team is so interesting. That team is so wild. What's up with Tegasword? Like Tegasword, is there? I don't remember in Gojuger, but did the show ever explain why Tegasword does this whole ring battle wish thing. Like, what's the purpose of it? Why is he choosing a child to fight, to compete, and like have her wish have her wish being granted? Like, that's so weird. Why what's the why, like, what's wrong with Tegasword? There's something wrong with that boy. Nope, it's just a thing he does. Okay, well. He's just, I'm bored. You know what? Let's make them fight so that they can get their wishes granted. There's nothing to do with Super Sentai, but I loved your Spider-Man reaction. Thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you for watching that. But yeah, it is sad. It is sad that Sentai is pretty much over indefinitely. I hope it comes back one day. I hope sooner rather than later, but it seems like they're pretty adamant about this Project Red stuff, and if it were to come back, by their words, if it were to come back, it wouldn't be for another 10 years, which is like, oh my god, that's so long. I'm gonna be in my 40s. Oh my god, I'm gonna be in my 40s. Ugh. God. I hope we still get 10th movies, and yeah, I hope we get 10th anniversary movies. Didn't they ever explain why they called Tegazord the God of Destruction? I forgot. I don't remember. They might have. My only gripe with Gozyuger is that it focused on reds instead of the other ranger colors like Gokaiger. Yeah, I mean, you know, what you gonna do? I thought that maybe he would secretly be part of the Calamity. That would have been crazy. That would have been crazy. That would have been cool. I like that idea. I actually like that idea a lot. That would have been crazy if he was. And then his reason for like them to like fight each other and stuff was to try to get rid of him. Like, oh, that would have been crazy, dude. Oh my god. See, we already wrote a better Gojuger. Wow, look at us. um, but yeah, no, it is sad. Yo, Sentai's for everyone, yo. That's why it's so sad, because Sentai is for everyone. Super Sentai is for everyone. You know who I sat next to in the theater? I kid you not. I am not making this up when I'm telling you this. I cannot make this up. But I sat next to a couple of old ladies in the theater. They were elderly ladies. I'm not kidding you. This stuff is for everyone, man. Like, this is like this. Why they gotta kill? Like, can Project Red bring people together like this? I don't know if it can. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I don't know if it can. Sentai just has that the idea of like togetherness and camaraderie, bringing people together, you know? Like, it just has that feeling, that uplifting feeling. Does Project Red have that? I don't know if it does. The three of them aren't even on a team. They're not even part of the same team. They're not even part of the same universe. Like, come on. Especially in the world we live in now, we gotta bring people together. You know, it's just like it's sad. It's sad. I'm sad about it, and I don't know. I I don't want. I don't want to. I don't want to be one of those people who are just hating Project Red because it's not Sentai, but like, y'all, it's not Sentai. You know what I mean? It's Sentai-esque, but it's not Sentai. The Sentai rings would have been much better if they were the red masks. Like this? You mean? That would have been cool. That would have been really cool, but you know, that's new molds. That's 50 new molds that they got to do, which I don't think they want to do. I do love them though. I really love the designs of the rings though. I really like those universe rings. I like a lot of them are just so clever. I noticed the polar trailer. Why is the girl 5 years old? It's too funny to see her as unicorn. No, 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 no. The 5-year-old girl, she's not. I don't think she's 5. She's older than that. But the little girl, she's not Goju Unicorn. She's Goju Eagle. Goju Unicorn is Sabella from Saber. Yeah, no, the girl is Goju Eagle. She's green. Why green? Why is green always the one that's weird? First, Goju Eagle's a girl, a little girl, and then now and then the Goju Eagle after was an old man that turned into a teenage boy. Like, what's up with that? And apparently, the Bear Kuma 50 was her toy, which is like that. That's cool though. I like that. That's pretty cool. I know that would have been so cool. Sentai has been running forever across generations. It really has, man. And to kill it like that. Ah! Toy! That's why I'm not going to watch Project Red, because it's not like Sentai. I know it's Sentai-esque, but it's not Super Sentai. Exactly. It's Super Sentai-esque, but it's not Super Sentai. Yeah. Goju Eagle's going to be a baby next. Yeah. Goo goo gaga. Steel slash Gray, you are late. We are done. No, I'm just kidding. I mean, we are gonna finish up though. Yeah. Anyways, is there anything else? Anything else? Anyone need to say anything? We are gonna have what videos are coming up? We have videos. We have videos. Just stay tuned. We got videos. We got videos. You know what? This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna film kind of an unboxing of all the stuff that I got from the movie. I got some other unboxings that I need to film. I still have I got some action heroes that I need to open up. That's what I got to do. I got some action heroes to open up. Those are gonna be fun. So stay tuned for that. We're still gonna do Sentai stuff here on the channel, even though Sentai is indefinitely over. We are still gonna be talking about Super Sentai here on the channel. Absolutely. Have you bought any of the Gojuju Premium Bandai items? No. I have not. I have not. No. Yeah, no, I haven't. None of them really. Minus Tegasword. I would have liked what's called the origin form of Tegasword. That one I would have liked. Everything else that's come out, I'm like, eh. I do have a couple of things that I'm supposed to be getting though. Oh, I am expecting a couple of things. This is what I'm expecting the gold rings. I guess this is technically a premium Bandai thing that I got for Gozyuger. The gold Sentai rings. I didn't buy the whole set, but I bought 2 of the individual rings. So I should be getting that soonish. Is it this month? I don't remember. Next month? I don't remember. But I'm supposed to be getting, what teams would I get? It was like Tokyuger and Geki Ranger, I believe. It was totally random. You can buy as many as you want, and they're totally random. So like, and you find out right after you pay. It was so weird. You find out right after you pay which ones you get, which is funny. So I'm pretty sure it was Tokyuger and Geki Ranger. So I'm getting those gold rings. And then I'm also getting, these aren't premium Bandai, but I did order that big Super Sentai encyclopedia thing with all the suits from the past 50 years. That's fun. That's gonna be fun. I ordered that, and then there's one more thing. On the Toei online store, there was um, those really cool like oil paintings of all the teams of each team. There was like one for each team for the past 50 years, and I got one. I bought one, and I won't spoil which one I got. That'll be a video. Um, but yeah, I did get one, and I wish I could buy all 50, but I couldn't. But I did get one, so stay tuned for that. Had to get one of those. Those are really really nice. Web Gashapon. Web Gashapon. No, I didn't. I don't get. I didn't. I don't do that. Um. Okay. But yeah. What else? Speaking of Gashapon, I do, and this is Project Red stuff, but I do want the Metal Heroes in Mole Gears, just because I think that's kind of cool. But I don't want to do a Gashapon machine for those because I don't want any of the other ones that come in that set. I don't care. I don't want them. I don't want them. So I think I'll just wait for like a book off or a something like that. I'm not. I'll just wait for them to show up at book off. I have been finding some pretty good Gashapon things at book off though. Like what's the one that I got recently? I'll end the stream off with that. Let's see. What did I get recently? Uh what did I get recently? Uh why can't I remember? Why can't I remember? What where did uh what did I actually did I get it at book off? Did I get anything at book off? No. Was that at book off? I don't remember. I buy too many things. I don't remember. You know what? I'll just show. I'll show off this then. No, no, I showed that off. No, what? I don't remember. I will show this off though. I got a Car Ranger. This was actually Gashapon. I didn't actually. This wasn't book off. This was Gashapon. This was actually like I actually like did the Gashapon machine. There was one. I swear there was one thing that I got. Maybe not. Maybe it was a Common Ride thing. I don't remember. Whatever. Let's just end the stream. Let's just end the stream. I made some Sentai and Rider vids, but it's getting there. Okay, nice, nice. Are you gonna do any more toy hunts? Are we gonna do any more toy hunts? Come on now. Come on now. We ain't heroes of fandom for nothing. Um, Stay tuned. Stay tuned. Okay. Bye bye.